Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin update. And we kind of made another flag. Okay, so the last time we are trying to make this flag, but you ended up destroying it just to make the range a little bit bigger. So you got another flag in the making. It's simple, this flag right here. And if you take the flag now, again, from the top to the bottom right over there, you have the flag that is actually looking to go to this technical target, 32,195. Now, however, you have one little bit of a problem in the 1 hour time frame, and that is you are pushing the prices higher, and you also at the same time making a bearish divergence on the RSI on the 1 hour time frame. So that is a little bit of a problem, and normally I don't really like patterns that have bearish divergence. Now if there was no divergence, however, I could have probably say that, okay, fine, we're looking good with the coin, but unfortunately if you have a bearish divergence, then that can be a problem, and I think you have to be cautious about the movement as well. Today we're about to close the daily time frame, and yeah, so here we go. The way you're about to close here is pretty interesting, to be honest with you, because this is almost like a sandwich pattern. Now the sandwich also means that when you have this green and you have the red in the middle and you have the red, you got a sandwich, and it pretty much shows that this is one bread, this is one bread, and this is your, I don't know, chicken kebab in the middle. Oh my goodness, I've already fasted and this is making me hungry already. So let's do a little bit of a Google. And basically, if you go with the Google search here, this is actually more like a bearish pattern. Now I'm going to show you the difference between these two, and that is when you have the red, the green, and then the red, that's almost like a bullish pattern after a downtrend. But now if you look, when you end up for the uptrend, you made one green, one red, and one green. That is a stalled sandwich that actually can push the Bitcoin prices to the downside. If you want to learn more, take a course. Because if you think that was a little bit of an impressive stuff and something new you learned about candlestick, then this is your course. The link is in the description of the video. Message me on Twitter and you're going to get a discount if you do pay with cryptocurrencies as well. Okay, so do check it out if you're interested in learning. So back to the charts. This is stalled candlestick pattern, and unfortunately that's a bearish one, but I've seen so many patterns being destroyed, but this time this might not get destroyed. Okay, we might not see Bitcoin destroying this one because who knows, right? Who knows? Put a stop loss above it. If you break it out, it's another flag. Okay, it's another flag and you're going to continue higher. At the moment, unfortunately, I have to just press the bubble and tell you what is in there. It really doesn't matter if it gets invalidated or not. If it gets invalidated, that's the end of the pattern. But the pattern is there. It's in play unless not invalidated. Just because you can invalidate it, or you've been able to successfully invalidate some few bearish patterns in the past, you can still not say that it's going to happen every single time. I'm just going to say be cautious. However, the market is looking pretty good to me. It can be invalidated. If Bitcoin gets bullish, it gets bullish. If we're in a bull run, then bear patterns do get invalidated. I've said this time and time again. It's just the opposite of how when you're in a bear market, then the bull pattern get invalidated, and when you're in a bull market, whatever is bearish gets invalidated as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if anything happened, because once again, the 4 hour time frame, they have the reason to pump it up, and that's a flag right here. They're making a flag as well. Okay, so they're giving two things back to back, and this is what you have to keep an eye on. So I'm just going to summarize what's going on with Bitcoin so far at the current time that I'm talking. You do have a 4 hour bull flag. That's number one. Number two, on the 1 hour time frame, you have bearish divergence, which is not a good sign, and that can help even to push the prices down and invalidate the flag. Okay, even the flag can be invalidated, and I don't know what exactly is going to happen. It does depend if Bitcoin is going to push above this area, and then we're going to confirm it, move to the upside. So the third thing to talk about is that on the daily time frame, we're about to close the candlestick in the next 30 minutes or 33 minutes. And based on how you are going to close, we're about to see a stalled candlestick pattern, which I've already talked about. And that's bearish, especially when you move up in a downtrend and you form a stalled candlestick bearish pattern, it tends to move to the downside. So two things are heavy, two things are bearish, and one thing is bullish. So the 4-hour time frame is a bull flag, the 1-hour time frame is bearish divergence, the daily time frame is a candlestick which is bearish. So I think a little bit of a power is coming down to the correction side. I always say this, and I still get proved wrong with Bitcoin, and I'm kind of happy that Bitcoin is proving me wrong, because I really don't care if it's going down or not. I'm in here for the long term. So prove me right, prove me wrong. Adam doesn't really care. That's it. I'm gonna see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.